Today's the day.
Oh my God! Coinbase is down. KuCoin was down. Binance was down. Bitcoin's nearing its previous all-time high, as I said it would, because damn, we're good here in the basement. And the feds get ready to rug pull the banking sector. All this and more on today's Blockchain Basement. We are the bread and butter of all the information that's been swimming across the internet for crypto news.
If you're gonna screw me, at least pull my hair.
Hell yeah. What you got?
They could start chopping off fingers. And they're like, give me your seed phrase, but I don't know it.
Over 2 years, he's made like 17K on Roblox. And he's
What?
Like 12.
You never listen to me, and we must be married. Yeah, well, how much are you investing? $100.
400 to 600,000.
Do you
The
think it's
generational signals are now.
Do you think you're spread so thin, that's how you get in on Snake. Snake's been my biggest winner.
I did already, BJ.
Oh, God,
we
it's
have
so
the BJ.
red.
I know,
The
I know. You might want to, yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we had you back. So,
been a while.
you know, things have been a little off the rails. Yes,
couch
it's
feels
beautiful day in crypto. The beautiful chaos of the bull market is back. Love it. BJ, how are you doing, buddy? How you feeling?
Well, I made some dumb decisions in my life that unfortunately worked out, which is not really conducive to making good decisions.
Okay, but you have to risk it for the biscuit. I understand that.
I did. I'm doing some dumb stuff that's working out. I don't recommend any of it.
The problem is that I did recommend it yesterday.
Yeah, I guess. Oh no, I mean the Trepe. I mean, what I shilled that at a $7,000 market cap. It went up to 500. It's having a pullback, which one would.
We're gonna look at the graph today. I don't think it's done. I think the election's giving it legs.
And then with I took my first massive chunk of profits at 550 million, just because it tends to all-time high and then pull back a couple hundred million.
Yeah.
And then I felt dumb because then it went up to like 700 something million. And then I started kind of watching it pull. So I pulled another massive chunk and want to try to reaccumulate. I would need it to go probably down to like 500 million and then get a reaccumulation. Like I want to get back to where I was.
Yeah.
So kind of just playing with this, but it's like I still don't know if I trust Solana.
I love your excited text messages.
I don't know if I trust Solana, but I think she's going up.
You think she's going up?
It's like you got the VC backing. Like I said, coding wise, I love the idea of Rust. I mean, it's an awesome protocol, but I don't know if I love Solana. But right now, I'm degenning.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it all out there. Like, am I making stuff? Yes. Do I trust it? Not entirely.
You're dating it. You're trading it. You're not dating it.
Yeah,
I understand.
But like part of me like kind of wants to take it. So there's some new Cardano alt that I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'll look it up here in a second. That launched that a lot of people have been talking about.
Okay.
But it's just like I'm still grabbing the Dex Hunter. I'm still grabbing. I'm grabbing the Milks.
Very bullish.
IAGON and a lot of that because like that's the ecosystem that I trust.
Yeah.
This one just is it's doing it's very dumb things.
Okay, we got to dig it up. We got to find the deep picks. Hannah having a lot of fun. I've heard a lot of squealing, a lot of yelling this morning with all the news breaking.
It's been fun.
You know, you were eating dinner first thing in the morning. Come up on the live stream.
I didn't eat dinner last night, so I made chicken tenders for Drew and I during the live stream this morning.
Quite delicious.
Can I get a brown for chicken tenders?
10 a.m. chicken tendies.
Yes.
It's a good day though. Yeah. Subcoin.
Your hair's looking fine.
Thank you.
Did you highlight it?
I did.
You did do highlights.
You noticed highlights.
Wow, you didn't notice.
I didn't know.
You don't even care.
Okay.
You don't even care.
I don't notice those things, BJ.
They're blatantly obvious.
Okay, I mean they are brighter than. Now that you say
Look
it,
at
yes,
that.
they are brighter than normal.
Hit one in the chat if you notice the highlights.
They'll be lighter in May. We're at a transition
Shout out to the
period.
chat too. I got a lot of. I got recognized for being a crypto YouTuber for the first time ever.
Where?
It was
By
at
one
church.
of his chickens.
No way.
No, it wasn't my chicken. I had a standoff with my chicken. Oh God,
You had
my
to
hair's
stand off
crazy.
with your cock.
Yes,
Okay.
I did. But no, we were at church and this guy, is crypto carnivore, absolute savage, built like a tank. Ran into me at church. It was excellent seeing the crypto community, and you know, I have just the laser focus of getting the marriage between the patriots and crypto blockchain enthusiasts.
Well, you have laser focus, but didn't notice the highlights. Anyway, going back.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, they are. You have highlights. You know what? I'm married, BJ. I don't notice things on other people. I'm laser
Based.
focused on that.
Based.
Sack Nasty, C90 FTW, Chicken Biscuit 420. Wow, that's an interesting name. Crypto Glassworks.
That name's too close to mine. I don't allow it.
I know. I was like, is
Too
that
close.
BJ's alter counts or something? But yeah. And then I think we have Owen back next week. So
Owen.
looking forward to having the whole crew back. They've been out there in Panama. Hopefully they get past the cartels and the drug lords and the Chinese Communist Party as they come into America. I got a little it's almost like I almost want to leave it. It's kind of like a fancy swoop right there.
You
Very
look
nice.
like Johnny Depp in Crybaby.
Ooh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Bullish on Drew.
yeah.
I know what I'm investing in.
Huge, very huge.
Those pants.
So we got a lot of news, you guys. BJ came hitting hot and heavy. We're going to be talking about something that he brought to light that might be, coming up on top of the doomsday clock we built around the bank term funding program. But first, let's talk about the amazing things happening in crypto. This is from Luke Broyles. I think everyone needs to seriously consider that we are approaching the most aggressive fiat debasement we have witnessed in our entire lives. Bitcoin has never hit an all-time high before the halving. Never. Not even when it was doing 100x gains in previous bull markets. Take a quick glance at the markets. We got Arweave. That's a big win. I know that a couple people were hammering me for a good data pick. Arweave was feeling good when it was at number 100. Now we're up to number 55 on the top cryptos. So just another damn Druth bomb printing wins. Unbelievable. Here's this chaotic Japanese or Chinese Bitcoin, Jasmy coin, moving up 30%. Fetch AI, another one I picked before this for a good AI pick. So honestly, it's not going too bad, but let's look at Bitcoin. I know a lot of people wondering how much higher can we go. Yesterday, I was saying we're probably going to get slapped around a bit when we get up to 60. Well, here we are. Things come at you quick. And essentially, that's why I feel like we're getting slapped around a bit, is there is a bit of previous volume and goings, sells, and buys that happened in the last bull market at the $60,000 to $65,000 level right now. And you like how I have this mapped out, BJ? So here is the original BTFP introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Punch it right on up to 25K. So it went from 20 to 25K from that bank term release. Then you have Evergrande, staff arrested, liquidation, China begins quantitative easing. Right here when we were at 25K, pushed us up to the Bitcoin ETF being approved, exchange supply squeeze begins, and the BTFP end date was released right here on this candle when we're at $40,000. Just playing out.
So what are you
beautifully.
expecting on the 11th then, when the BTFP
yeah,
ends?
you know the
Am I foreshadowing too much?
We're gonna get into. I'm not gonna go to that story yet. We're gonna get there. This is exciting. And it really, my title, the perfect storm for Bitcoin and larger assets, is on the table in my opinion. I'll be explaining exactly why. This is another good tweet from Crypto Zombie. I really like Crypto Zombie's account. I think he's doing a good job. With the exception of a small resistance around 62K, you do realize there is basically nothing significantly holding us back from now reaching a new Bitcoin all-time high. Craziest part is that most of retail isn't even here yet. No Uber drivers or cashiers talking about it. Friends and family are not calling you and asking you about it. I actually had to call people to wake them up and get them to realize what the hell is going on last night. This is easily going down in history as the most hated Bitcoin rally of all time.
Oh, yeah.
As a majority are still either like sideline, listening to people that are perma bears, sitting on their ego pillars.
Well, the deer in headlights I got, because again, the magic
Yeah.
community despises
Oh, yeah.
crypto. It's actually quite.
You were just out there with the magic community.
So
huh?
I was just out there, but it was really funny that because they all remember last year when I was
Right.
like, buy it at 14.
Right.
And then I'd be like, we just hit 60. And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like I've been telling you about this. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is they're like, well, I haven't heard about it in the news. It's like, why?
Why are they waiting for the
What do
news
you-
to tell you?
But you saw what
The news is Jim Cramer
Yeah.
this
But
morning.
you
he's,
saw what
he's so mad.
Yeah.
I posted.
psyop.
So at O'Hare, I guess BlackRock, just one of the digital billboards, is
I
just
saw that.
it's scrolling.
I saw that, the
And it's
transparent
like
one.
Nobody was looking at it. And
no one
it's like
knows.
they're telling you right there.
Everyone's
Right
sitting here dying, trying to just stay alive, trusting the leaders that be, listening to the news. We do have that clip, by the way, Hannah, of Jim Cramer crying about everything going on.
It's on the DC Instagram. Go follow.
Yeah.
I remember last year during the basement, we were sitting here. I think TJ was hosting, and he was like, if you want to make money, look at what BlackRock's buying and buy that.
Yeah.
That aged well.
Pretty much. I mean, they kind of control the markets at large. It works pretty much 99.9% of the time. They have a hit rate on. Here is 96% of Bitcoin supply is currently in profit. So we have to keep that in mind. A lot of the Bitcoin holders that are currently positioned right now are in profit. This is a lot real quick on the upswing for Bitcoin. So, just keep that in mind at large. I'm still sticking to accomplish right at around or at the previous all-time high by the halving, then come back down, check out 50K, make sure that's a good support for us. That's just my hillbilly through the trees. TA, I know everyone wants that direction, and I'm giving it without the alternative. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I've been pretty damn correct for the last year. So Bitcoin Munger coming out with this. Sellers looking weaker by the day, not seeing much light up on the sell side outside of the $95,000 to $100,000 range. So these holders in the ETFs are looking for 95-100K before we do see some good selling pressure actually build up on it. Sideline bidders are waiting for $45,000 to get entry points, and below have yet to capitulate into these high levels. But when they do, it's going to be insanity. All exchanges continue to have an imbalance towards the bid side. All-time highs are coming. Tick, tick, tock. So it's all happening. We had the, we forgot to ask for likes. We are small face, no toe. You're right. Smash that like. Share this stream.
We got 310 in here.
I forgot. And the channel itself is blowing up right now. I am so thankful for every single one of you out in the chat sharing this stream and getting it out there. The channel is taking off.
Should we share the alpha we really weren't going to share?
I don't know there's a few things. What are you going to say?
If you guys didn't know, we love you.
We do love them. That is the alpha too. It's love, right?
It is.
Yeah.
What the world need now? Really? You're not going to harmonize with me?
I was going to sing along after I got over the initial shock of you bringing that song back up. But also, BJ, we need to start a band. So
you saw my new Mesa rig I bought, right?
Yes, I did. And you know what? Isaac is in. I think Owen, his buddy, is in. So we can get. And Hannah wants to be on the triangle.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we
Somebody brought something up yesterday. Another instrument that's similar to a triangle.
The cowbell.
Cowbell is better than a triangle. I'm on the cowbell.
I would like a cowbell in the group. That'd be good.
That's me.
Okay, fine. You have it.
My computer does not want me to be looking at meme coin charts, apparently.
Well, good, BJ. Good. Your computer is broken from all this chaos. You've really been pulling off some pretty amazing meme coin picks. We are going to get to the meme coin section at the end of the show, but I got to cover the Bitcoin, the macro first. This is from Autism Capital, talking about COPE. Peter Schiff, the most likely explanation for the weakness in gold stocks is that investors are selling them to buy Bitcoin ETFs instead. That means Bitcoin has basically become a bet against gold. So when gold inevitably breaks out, then the money to buy the gold stocks will come from the Bitcoin ETFs. He's thinking Bitcoin is going to have an outflow and that money is going to go into gold. Peter, I say this with all the love in my heart. You're dead wrong. Please let go of the ego and realize how the world has changed. This is a digital economy. The new oil.
Well, what are people going to do? So I know, again, I'm kind of front running this, but when you have Bill Gates, Bezos, Zuckerberg, even Jamie Dimon selling.
Yeah, first time ever for Jamie Dimon.
What are they going to buy into?
Bitcoin. They're buying Bitcoin. I think so.
Okay.
I know. It sounds stupid. Like, how could they possibly, accept this? This cowlick is driving me crazy.
It's driving all the girls crazy too.
Ooh, hopefully not.
But anyway, it's like, what are they going to buy?
There's no ignoring what's going on right now. And then Peter Schiff sitting here complaining that Bitcoin is outpacing gold. Like, think about where the economy's moving, how money is transferred. I know. It's like the most obvious thing in the world. I don't understand. I think it's not that they lack the intelligence to know this. I think they just lack the moral fabric to be honest with their constituents. I think that
Bless you.
They're just being dishonest at this point. You know, it's either you're stupid or you're a liar. And I'm choosing the latter here. I don't think that they're
Por qué
stupid.
no los dos?
Well, they build these empires in the traditional system, and then they see it. You know, every tick higher for Bitcoin is a nail in the coffin for the US dollar and all fiat currencies across the planet. You can say, oh, no, wait, I know the US dollar is going to be around for 50 years. The buying power is what's actually dying within it. Sure, you can have the label the US dollar still exists, or the CBD system that you cuck into and just basically get starved if you think differently than the powers that be. But really what I see is the entire fiat sector is being swallowed by Bitcoin because people have the availability to go online, see these prices in live time, check and go to the store and realize that their fiat's buying less and less. And then the switch flips. And people are seeing it. It's a very tangible thing that's understandable on a very base level. So to say that they don't understand how this is happening is hogwash. It's lies. It's garbage. We have this from Jim Cramer 5 weeks ago saying that Bitcoin is unlikely to find its footing. Bitcoin is up 55% since then. As Hannah said also, he was on Squawk Box earlier this morning. Let's give this a listen. I think he's talking about, and I have a lot to say about the Apple cancellation of electric vehicles as well. Let's make sure this works. I'm going to send it. You ready for this?
Yeah.
There's underperformance, okay? It's depressing.
I don't want to.
What has Bitcoin ever done for mankind? Are you ever on a Bitcoin phone? Watson, come here, I need you. I mean, what is it?
Well, coming up, United Healthcare is apparently.
He says at the end.
Just such a jackass. I don't have the whole clip here, but I mean, he's pissed. All right, so Apple, for everyone that doesn't know, I think I have the story in here as well, but the Apple company has spent the last 10 years and tens of billions of dollars dumping investments into building out an electronic vehicle production line. They wanted to compete with Tesla. They thought that they had the goods to compete with Tesla. Turns out they don't. Something kind of scary, though, on what they're tilting into has come to my mind. Apple has decided, you know what, we're going to wash that 10 years of infrastructure build out for electric vehicles, and rather, we're going to take as much of the staff as possible, 2,000 around people in this production line that they're transferring over to what? Artificial intelligence. They're building out an AI system, an Eye of Sauron for the masses. And they're not even going to be doing it in the dark. Everyone's all excited to have all these things automated until you're a slave. So everyone will cheer for this to happen along the way. But basically, Apple canceled billions of dollars in investments. The stock is underperforming. It's a big pick for, TradFi Wall Street lovers. They love Apple. They think it's going to continue to just take over everything. But then they see Bitcoin with, what was it, like a $4,000 or $5,000 day, a historical monthly candle, and they can't help but just pee their pants a little bit, stomp around, be a jackass in front of the nation, and basically just cry. He breaks down to crying. There's a time and a place for crying. I think it's after you lose a loved one, or you're shell shocked, something like that.
Or when you run out of lubricant.
Or when you okay, I don't know if I could agree with this.
I cry like once a day.
Oh God, I thought you were gonna do that, really.
Can we get an F in chat for crying? For fantastic.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay.
Look, you let me back. This is your fault.
All right, Gareth Soloway. We're gonna talk about it. Added to his Bitcoin short. Short on Bitcoin. Now his entry point, it looks like his entry point on this is 57,000. So it's not as wrecked as the previous shorts, around 30K. Approximately 10% of the portfolio, average at 54. Oh man. So wait a minute. So this is a new entry adding into an overall average. This entry is much higher. He might actually have something open from a while ago. This might be just adding. Oh my God. I hope to God it's not. Stop confirmation above 70K, target 30K. Still going for the $30,000 price target on Bitcoin. But in this section, we have more. But wait,
I'm bullish on that top knot.
That top knot?
Yeah.
Hey, all people. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to talk about this. American Pool Guy, $2 super chat. I got some ideas for I have some exciting ideas. There's a large
Pizza party.
Well, no, it's not going to be a pizza party. Early NFT holders, people that held the NFT.
We'll give them pineapples
we have
too.
pizza parties anyways, that's a must. And Johnny was making fun of me for eating donuts. I love donuts. I love pizza. I love burgers. I also like lifting a lot of weight, keeping very active, hitting things, working on the field. So, I'm an active person. But yes, I have some ideas, some things I'm thinking about in the background of the show. I can't release anything hard-sided yet, but there are many people in the chat. I see Anthony Ackerley, Dirty Dan, Deadwood, all you guys with the OG
Pizza
Big
pineapple,
Daddy even with it.
Pizza paintball party.
Pizza paintball party?
I'm pretty sure people would pay money to shoot me with a paintball gun.
Dude.
I am not likable.
What if we get like blueprints to handheld EMPs or something? That would be nice.
I mean, that's just
we'll scheme. Don't worry
tube.
Don't say it on the air, VJ. You can't say that on the air.
It's a very fast-paced short.
Yeah,
we'll just put it that way.
Yeah, it's a very fast-paced short. Here's another fast-paced short.
Was I really just about to tell people how to do that online?
You were, and we nearly got raided. Crypto Savvy couldn't have said it better himself. Here's from Whale Wire, also head in the sand. In my opinion, honestly, if you're trying to short this market right now, your head is so far up an ostrich ass, I can't even speak to you anymore because I don't think you'll hear me. Bitcoin's brief spike above 60K is a dream come true for bears and whales alike. It means at a higher price to short it from, which means increased profits with the downside. More retail traders have FOMO'd in again at the peak before the cliff. Retail traders, where is retail? Retail interest in Bitcoin is at all-time lows. It's not all-time lows, obviously, because it started at zero.
And these people are about to be all-time poors.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Retail is not part of the game here. That's what is saying this stuff. And then Savvy has like thousands and thousands of followers. Basically just hoping and waiting that BlackRock's going to dump on Van Eck. Retail is not here yet. It doesn't, this stuff drives me nuts seeing the propaganda. I should do better about showing our socials. Hannah, I told you to make me better about this. I'm being better about this right now. You can follow me for more recipes at Druth Crypto, obviously the blockchain basement, at B-Chain Basement. Here's just a highlight to our MAGA call real quick. Just going to highlight some people in the chat, some happy holders. We have Spider Fingers holding since 125. Polarity doing. I'm going to be doing some moon math on Trump token here for you, buddy. I saw the post on Twitter. Scotty Mo.
I mean, we could just do it on the coin perspective.
No, we don't really need coin perspective.
The math checks out.
I have some pretty simple thoughts on it. Trump prints Deadwood up in there. Roxel Opulence. I went and followed you here, or maybe I should right there. Give me a shout out. Just really appreciate every single one of you. God, it feels good getting tagged in all these wins, man. It feels like we're on the right track. So appreciate every single one of you. We should just go ahead and look at Trump coin right now on that. But first, make sure to follow Hannah at Hannah Hughes _. Here is her profile. She's exactly 7,473. You have a lot of scam accounts, Hannah. Yeah. There's a lot.
Only follow the verified one.
Yeah, only follow the verified one.
Also, if you guys have an Instagram, follow me on Instagram.
You are.
We're trying to get 10K. I'm so close.
You're going to get
next.
There. God, the Biscuit Jesus, hard to find. They shadow ban your name, the Biscuit Jesus. They don't want Jesus spreading.
What about Thumbfin with my 3 followers?
Thumbfin?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I don't follow Thumbfin.
I think you might,
dude. If I don't,
I'm hiring a social media person and marketer. So
well, I'm gonna have. Oh, hold on. Here it is.
Yeah. Hold on. I got 4 followers.
Well, now make it 5. Make it 5.
Nice.
Yeah, make it 5.
Not only shilling meme coins, also shilling my base product.
Yeah. Well, and also, if you want to protect your nads into the next bull market, make sure to use our link in the description. You can protect your sack as we head into one of the most juicy and engulfing bull markets of our century. make sure that your diamond nuts are protected in that process. So click the link. We give you a deal. Support the channel. Appreciate every single one of you for being the bedrock of
At
this.
50,000 subs, we're doing a fashion show, right?
Dude, I would tell
Yeah.
my
do
wife
it.
had me do a
Yo.
fashion show once.
Tia inspired fashion show. She makes all
That
the
would be
clothes.
fun. That would be fun.
fun.
One time we were in New York right before the panty, and one of the models didn't show up. I had to walk the catwalk at New York Fashion Week with combat boots on.
That's it? Just combat boots?
I had it was like a Egyptian sharp-shouldered looking kind of chaotic. It was kind of cool, except for it was pink. So, but I put that
Dude,
shit
pink
on.
is gangster.
You know, I put that
Like
shit on.
Miami's like
Miami's badass.
C-word induced
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah. Well, you know, we got Bitcoin Ken on the thumbnail. You know what I mean? It's almost a power play if you wear pink. You know, just
Not
you know,
pastel pink.
Real
That's
men wear
lame.
pink.
pastel pink's whack.
I want hot pink.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
I mean, I'm not against it. You know, getting dressed, getting ready for a fashion show was quite an experience. I was like surrounded by all these models getting ready. I was like, what am I doing here? Kind of awkward. It was an exciting time though, to say the least. So MAGA,
Oh, God.
here we go. It hit $8.
How short was that candle?
God, bro.
God, this is daily candles. So within this daily candle, it spiked up to $8. That's what that level's at right now. Currently sitting at $6.50. Really, what I'm looking at here on this project is the market cap, and thinking about
Not the liquidity.
well, I mean the liquidity as well. Okay, but people have been moving in and out of it no problem.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it doesn't it hasn't shown any major signs of sickness
Yeah.
there. So I was thinking, just overall, looking at the narrative, looking at how much time it has before the election happens, I am thinking that we can actually accomplish $1 billion.
Oh, wait, you think it's still happening?
I do.
I'm
I
kidding.
hope, and even if it doesn't happen, Trump's going to still trend. You know what I mean? Like the whole patriot mega movement, that'll still be trending. So market cap sitting at 300 million right now. I do believe that we'll accomplish $1 billion market cap by the election on this one. So I'm watching somewhere around $20, $21. I think that is at large, like basically between $18 to $20 is where I'd be watching for the absolute blow off top. Then obviously not financial advice. This is hillbilly math, just a concoction of macroeconomics, crypto, and heavy involvement in the political polarization that's happened within our country over the last 6 years. I've been right on the front lines protecting major commercial buildings from the summer of love. So pretty familiar with it. There's a centipede?
Whatever.
Where? On your couch?
Yeah.
You have
my
a
couch.
centipede about to crawl on you.
The humans.
Dude. Whoa.
I'll eat it for 100 likes.
Okay. No, please don't do that. Smash the like so that
I thought
BJ
we're trying to grow
doesn't
this
do that.
channel.
But yeah, we can grow without you getting bit on your tongue by a centipede live.
Well, I'm going to
We
bite
have
it first.
some requests to look at Cody. I don't know if you.
Cody, yeah, all right. So give me your take on Cody if you have any.
And it's involvement with the stable coins on Cardano.
It is.
I've been holding it for a hot minute.
You've been holding it for a hot minute. It's a good privacy play. We
Wait,
saw it really pump.
Since when is it privacy?
Well, I mean, that's what a couple people had mentioned to me. Is it has nothing to do with privacy?
I'm not.
I need the
I'm not
details on this
stating
thing.
that. I thought it was part of an algorithmic stable.
What,
coin.
Dejed?
Yeah.
Is it connected to
I
Dejed?
thought it was.
Dejed's not even doing that great. Why would it be bullish? And,
I
you
could
know?
be completely wrong. I bought this so long ago.
Yeah, I mean, I know you hold it. It's just, I still am looking at this thing, trying to understand really how far it can go. I mean, if you look at its previous graph, it really is
No,
not. a
PJ's
bad
not
graph.
moving over to ETH.
You're not moving to ETH. I
No.
thought you were all in on ETH.
Oh yeah, okay, you're kidding. Yeah, no. Even when Vitalik the other day was like, so like the layer 2s are becoming a huge security flaw. I'm like, no shit, genius. I told you that like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I personally called him on his cell phone.
Good.
No, I'm kidding. I
You
did
should.
not call him.
You should.
Wow.
But have fun with ETH. Enjoy that.
I mean, you know, it's high gas fees. We thought that the gas fees are bad so far, you guys. Just wait. It's going to get real nasty on ETH. This market cap, 350 mil still. I am not comfortable buying this pump at the level it is right now, but it does have a good sign of life. Doesn't have too bad of an inflation sickness. Let me see. I'll go to their Twitter and see if they have anything big.
Yeah, am I mixing
relevant
this up with
popping.
something? I might be.
Potentially. Let's see here. Let's see here. They're posting a lot, getting a lot of engagement here. 730 likes 5 hours ago. Talking about just their upcoming DevNet and key target use case growth fund here. Looks like they're moving. I mean, they're definitely staying active. They're speaking at conferences. I mean, it's not horrible. Like, I don't know. It's not going to be the new financial system, but the graph looks healthy. And, at large, we're in the right time frame to be looking at these things.
Okay, yeah. Somebody's saying Cody is on ETH. They'll still maintain JED on ADA.
So, okay. But the JED, I don't even think it's going to be a long-lasting stablecoin.
I don't think so either.
You don't think so? I mean, why? I feel that way because is it 98 cents probably still? Let's see. Let's see here. What is Quant? We're going to do
who wants that? So if we're trying to get interoperability and individual chains start getting their own individual chain stable coins, like, isn't that not the point?
Right.
Like, you want USDC. Well, I don't know that I want USDC, but like, that's more ubiquitous than like, I think Cardano's trying to do like my USD, where you're like, I mean, that's cute, but I don't think that gets you the interoperability and adoption that you want.
Yeah.
So,
quick check on Quant back, shimming back down to $100. Speaking of stable coins, real quick, Quant really being a stable $100 bill these days. Let's check on JED though. I'm curious where this is at. 98 cents. God, or 99 cents. Woohoo! There we go. Oh no, wait, 98 cents. It's still down. Not been the healthiest thing in the world. So I don't think connections to that's going to really push it over the edge. But if you're talking Cody specifically, I think that's a healthy looking.
Yeah, Just Jim says Cody building a layer 2 with anonymity and no KYC, other chains later.
Well, and that's where the privacy conversation I think kicks up.
Yeah, because I'd be interested how new that is, because obviously I'm not versed on this. Like, I bought it in like 2021 and then just forgot about it.
You're just letting it rip. So now we're going to talk about something very macro, but this is the perfect storm for us here in crypto. And this is what the larger conversation needs to be being had internally with every single one in the chat. I know you guys have been watching the show. We got a couple newcomers that, are getting in right now. You're still not in a bad time, but this is more mindset and just a macro look at what I believe is to come. This is from Game of Trades. Inflation is following exactly the blueprint of 1970s still. Analysts are wrong about what's coming next. And really, I don't need to go into a bunch of their thread stuff. The main juice on this is right here. So what I'm watching for is, according to our time frame, kind of where we are, 2013 to present. Scoop my brains out of the way here. Let me see this back.
Hold on, got you. Oh man, it didn't do the cool thing.
No, that's pretty good though. The gold is our current situation. The gray is 1966 to 1983 inflation rates graph. Okay, so what I've been looking at, and I saw this months ago, and this looks damn similar to our situation when we were on the way up here. It has dropped since we originally started looking at this, exactly in line with that historical graph. Now,
that's the only part that lines up, though.
Well, right here is good too. And
how?
All
right, so crest and crest,
big dip,
kind
spike,
of.
Big dip, spike,
whatever.
Big dip. I know I'm right. It's okay.
Oh no, I know it's right, but the correlation.
Well, here's the cool thing: is that I think they're going to have to tap out on interest rates momentarily so they don't break the banking system.
Nope.
You don't think they're going to do that?
Nope.
Are they going to redo BTFP?
I don't think they're going to redo BTFP. So, what? Not Bank of America, but most regional banks fired everybody. But JP Morgan is now doing renovations on 1,500 locations.
Yeah, they're absorbing them.
Yeah. So I don't think that's going to happen at all. But so rumor mill time. So BTFP ends on the 11th.
Correct. Let's see. Well, hold on. We got an exact doomsday clock. Let's see how long we got.
A rumor that I'm trying to find more information on and have been digging through the FDIC as well as the Fed, that fractional reserve banking being at 0% is about to no longer being at 0%. Which then means that they're not going to be loaning any money out because they have to now have money that they don't have.
That would break them.
Which seems like the Uber power play.
That would break so many banks.
It breaks banks. It ruins the stock market. But you look at all these billionaires that are pulling all their money out. They know something is about to happen. Yeah. So either you actually do a a true microbial pathogen or you do a digital fiscal pathogen. I don't think 4 years later you can do the microbial version first. So I think they're basically going to infect the economy. But like, think about that. If fractional reserve banking gets pulled back out of 0%,
what you're saying is that they're going to hold the rates.
No, they're going to skyrocket.
Well, okay,
why would they give you a lower rate when the banks, not even the banks, the United States right now needs to sell $10 trillion worth of bonds over the next 6 years to even stay solvent? So like, why would they give you more money when they're begging for money?
The conversation I was talking about, this graph is the interest rates for banks and their funding. So
the interest rates for banks are going to go up, and they're going to go up for you too.
Well, I think what we have is it's going to get worse in about 2026. If this follows the same pattern.
I think it gets worse. So I have an article. The second that BTFP changes, interest rates are immediately going up.
You think they're going to increase?
Immediately.
In 11 days.
In 11 days.
Oh, I want to find that article.
Yeah, I mean, I put it in there. Now, granted, that one was a little date. Why would they not?
Well, I mean, essentially, the reason why they can't, in my opinion,
that's like me bench pressing 350 pounds in that room with you holding it. What happens the second you pull your hands away?
Well,
that thing falls.
Here's the reason, BJ. Okay, is because they're already hundreds of billions of dollars underwater with that real estate problem.
They are.
You know what I mean? And if they keep the rates high or even increase them, it's a wash for 195 banks.
Or all those billionaires that just sold all their money or all their stocks, have money on the sideline, immediately can come in and grab all of that.
We know they're going to do that.
I agree.
If that happens. And even if they do ease, you're still going to have some banks going down.
The banks are definitely going down. You are going to have your favorable banks. And then I wish we had the video. Even Janet Yellen said that.
Yeah.
Like, I wish we had that video where they're just like, so how are you going to try to keep people from pulling out of regionals? She's like, well, we have a idea in play to slow it down. He's like, no. It's like there's a mass exodus. She's like, and she just deer in headlights. And you're like, lady, yeah, like don't play me.
And
don't play me.
I think we agree, but on different time frames. Like, I think that they're going to have a momentary tap out for a year. It's going to happen right at our bull market. Then we can buy up momentarily lower interest rate homes, is my thought process in this. And then they're going to jackknife it back to, in the 80s, it jackknifed, like this is showing 14% on the, and this is the consumer price index.
But we've talked about this on the 40-year cycles that I thought we were heading back towards 17%. And everybody else thought we were coming back down.
And this is where we would end up like that. If this keeps following, these are going to be 18% home mortgages. You know, this is the year over year for CPI, but this inflation rate pretty closely correlates with the, the previous past. I don't think that it's going to be exactly the same, but it is, in my opinion, a setup where we can make a ton. I almost cursed there. A ton of money in crypto and then buy tangible goods. Please, for the love of God, if you're in crypto right now, BJ, buy a house. Buy a house.
Why do you think I just pulled? I'm not telling the chat how much out of WIF.
You're not telling. You just got out of WIF.
I mean, that's
in
a down payment.
Go get a house.
Don't. What do you want me to get?
I mean, you can refi. I think you should get a house, though.
You just told me not to get a house.
No,
do you mean buy it in cash?
I said buy it right now.
Yeah, I know.
You should buy a house.
I'm trying.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying.
It's hard.
Oh my God. It's not hard. You can make it.
We're working on it.
He can do it right now.
Yeah.
I can right now with what I literally just pulled out of WIF.
Where's that jagoff that always comes in our comments and asks you to clean his car or whatever? You know, I mean, if you had any idea.
I don't even clean my car. My car looks like just trash right now.
Okay.
So yeah, all right. So we got some time here. We can keep going through some stories here. But this is a big thing. The Federal Reserve.
Somebody did ask in chat. What is it? I'm not even reading that name because I can't read. But in all caps, what are the odds that the PTFP will be extended instead of stopped?
Dude, I don't
Sorry,
think
they wrote in all caps.
I don't think they can redo this. I was talking about it yesterday.
So they've only done it really two other times. 2020, markets crashed, and then 2008 were the last two times that they've done it.
Well, but right now, if they do it, another year in a row, I think that's going to look really, really bad. I mean, BlackRock and Van Eck are having all this fun in crypto.
Yeah.
And then they're what? They're going to rug pull, their only saving grace for banks. Bitcoin is the alternative to banks. When that realization hits retail, as they see the banks once again kicking people out with security guards, it's going to compound. The problem is going to compound itself. And that bank run can happen digitally now. Janet Yellen, which is the reason she's in headlights, she's what is she like? I mean, I don't want to be ageist or something, right? Like that, but she's like 70 or 80 years old.
You know, I mean, that haircut's at least 70 or 80 years old.
Let me see how old is Janet Yellen?
And then here's the other thing. So somebody says, I'll never sell out of my 2.9% mortgage. So you may not want to, but depending on when you bought that house, and again, I don't know when you bought the house, but what can happen is everybody talks about in 2008 how you had subprime mortgages and that would never happen again, except that happened even worse this time. Is if you bought a house that's really honestly only worth $100,000 and you bought an inflated market at $250,000, theoretically you should not have gotten that loan. What's going to end up happening is when these banks go under, somebody else is going to buy that loan. Yeah. They're going to look at the original underwriting, be like, well, they shouldn't have gotten that. And then immediately what happens is in your negative equity, and then they can immediately ask for that difference. You can't pay that difference. They seize your home. Right. Like this has been a long con that I think is about to happen. Foreclosures are the highest they've been.
That is getting ugly.
Yeah.
That is.
So when all these foreclosures happen, it's like if you had mortgage insurance. So that's the thing. It's like you're like, well, I can pay my mortgage. Well, if you have mortgage insurance, they can push you out that way. Yep. They can push you out with homeowners insurance. There's ways that they can literally leverage you out of the houses, which I feel like they're going to start doing.
Dude, we are at nearly 400 people watching the show right now.
This is sick.
Dude,
you guys got to smash
600
that
away, and we do underwear reveal.
Underwear reveal, and oh my God, we're getting there quick.
Quickly, it's an adverb. You're better than that.
Oh, son of a bitch.
All right,
you guys got him.
Look at Janet Yellen, 77 years old. Kind of looks like the Joker. Gotta be honest with you.
Popping collars, mama.
Yeah, I mean, she's really, it's like a mixture of the Penguin and the Joker.
Hey, speaking of penguins, can you check Slack right quickly?
Oh, boy.
Oh, hold on, let me get it off your pooter.
Yeah, there might be nudies. Let's
Always
see here. Oh, yeah, I saw this. This is from our boys out there in Panama.
We have the whole team in Panama, and look what they find.
Look at this pudgy penguin stickers.
They're everywhere.
That's crazy.
It's inevitable.
So the illegal immigrants, bullish on pudgies, apparently. CCP, bullish on pudgies as well. Good to see.
There's TJ and his ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
He's eating ice cream?
Yep.
Well, of course. I mean, I ate all of his ice cream. TJ, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm sorry. I ate the last ice cream sandwich in the freezer.
You ate like 3 that one day.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What is this?
You literally are like Janet Yellen, just rug pulling us
on our
sandwiches. Liquidity of
It's true. You know, it'd be nice if there was a liquidity pool made up of tanks and MRAPs someday. A boy can dream of a coin that is backed by a literal physical army. Gifted memberships. Coin cheeky. Wait. Thank you for that. Good man. Hannah's running off.
I heard that
system too. That got you good.
Bob from accounting asks, how can they push you out of your house? If you're in negative equity and that loan, theoretically, the underwriting should not have been done. It allows them to do it.
Here's another way to escape not having your house taken away from you, getting in early on badass projects like this one that I've been bullish on for a hell of a long time. Shout out to you, King DeFi Army, for giving me some cred on the NCT, Polyswarm. This is one that makes no sense to most people that don't care about data systems being secure. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the price action. I do believe it's calming down just a bit, up 63% on the day. But you can see it spiked straight up to 30 cents, or right around 3 cents, not 30 cents. But this thing moves very aggressively. This is the bull market peak that I remember seeing and having a whole hell of a lot of fun with last cycle. I'm going to do a quick flash view. The market cap to price action still pretty well within the health zone. This is a deeper pick, $38 million market cap. 82% of the supply is circulating. If you're a large company or a Web3 company that has suspicion of spyware or malware, this system is utilized to scrub those data files and keep companies.
I wanted to bring this
safe.
up.
So what you got?
I'm throwing this in Slack.
Ooh, we got a slacker going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking seeing NCT wake up. I am watching DAG as well. DAG is, we've had many executive orders from Uncle Joe and the White House about hardening the infrastructure. I think, as bearish as I am on Uncle Joe, I do believe that the Pentagon and people that work behind him are very focused on encrypting our data set here in the United States as we approach a kinetic World War III. Still, in my opinion, it's going down in a much larger sense than what we've seen over the past 2 years, unfortunately. And Constellation DAG still at a pretty good opportunity zone if I'm looking at this from the forest to the trees at just under 6 cents right now. It's currently working with IBM and the Army, Navy, Air Force. A lot of different agencies, 3-letter agencies as well, to actually harden our data infrastructure. So, I like that it's happening. It's going to be probably one of my sneakiest picks. I have a very small amount in this project, but I think that it's going to be a real moony looking little project. So
if you pull up what I just posted,
never know what's
we're
going
to
to be.
talk about a nice little rug pull that's coming to everybody's favorite blockchain.
God.
Let me know when you got it.
All right, I got it's a stake with pride, right?
But no, the stablecoin Athena that offers 27% APY.
Oh God. Oh my God.
You dumb asses.
27? What? Like, how is that sustainable?
It's
like,
not.
we can't see these things and be like, oh yeah, that'll last for a long time, right? And now it's a market
depending
cap.
on how much of well, I guess that's not that big versus what the market cap of Ethereum is, but enjoy that flash crash when that happens.
At least it's not as big as Luna.
Yeah, but that is woohoo, child.
Oh my God,
sweet summer child. That's
we
bad.
need to go see. We need to go graph a stablecoin now. This is the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still $1. We're doing all right, folks. Still $1 so far.
Where's the market cap now?
500. Oh God, what just happened? Why is that huge red? Wait a minute. Don't do this. Don't do this to me live.
Yeah, but like, look at it.
513 mil. Right there. Market cap.
So that's
for.
double whatever it was when they talked about it.
Yeah, I mean, if it was half, let me see. I gotta find that thing again that you're talking about here. So
425.
Yeah,
so
425.
Okay.
Not that big of a difference. That's not good though. If you are in this Athena USDE, I would tread extremely lightly, holding your value there. Just be careful.
I would tread lightly investing in anything in Ethereum, but
yeah,
I mean, that's just me. I like determinism and actual decentralization, and not backdoors of layer 2s.
We interviewed Charles Hoskinson.
Yeah,
and he reminded me why I feel really glad that guy's part of crypto build outs. He's like an actual patriot. I feel like he's turning into what a wonderful individual. Market cap for crypto is at $2.24 trillion right now. My God, this thing is it's cooking. It's absolutely cooking. Let's see if Bitcoin has corrected hard yet. Yeah, still sitting here at around 61.
Are you shilling in our chat for people to come on ETP? Is that really going on right now?
I may or may not be. If
mean,
you have a mic and a camera and you want to be on ATB, say something in chat.
Oh, that's
kind of a fun idea.
That is
though.
dangerous.
It is dangerous, but danger is our middle name here.
And yes, I'll look for new meme coins, but Whiff was a banger. Trepe just feels like people are going to do something with it.
Not done. We're going to look at Trepe.
It's definitely
now.
not, but like, I mean,
Let's
be
go
careful
Mog
with
has not
all
logged
this
yet.
stuff.
Yeah.
There was some like Papa Smurf that did some dumb stuff. It's like, it's just hard for me to tell people about this when it's like, you don't know till you know.
Well, and if you're in it, you need to be watching every day. You know what I mean?
My computer's
and his computer just died.
Here.
From how much you need to be watching.
I shut it down.
Well, okay. I was trying to, make it a bigger deal.
But like, there's stuff you can look at, and there's tools, and there's sniper bots. But like, look, I'll tell you to buy Cardano alts all day.
Let's pull up Trepe real quick.
But like, there's a lot of stuff in this ecosystem, like specifically with the Solana meme coins, where it's like, this is actual gambling.
It's chaos.
Like, it is not like, oh, cool, I'm good. Like, what you put in, expect to 100% lose.
Yeah. I mean, it's chaos in the best of ways, though. It surged by about 270% since we were talking about it. Actually, and
we started talking.
I know
about
you
it
did much earlier. You did.
I did it on this show
I
at a
know.
$7,000 market cap.
7,000. It's at 324 now. So, and I was waiting to give it like a week or two just to make sure it didn't rug you. And then I was feeling hard and sturdy about it. So I came out about it yesterday. Today, it is taking a little bit of a haircut from this huge surge.
It did 178% yesterday.
That's a little bit.
Like
a little bit.
You better haircut.
Yeah.
That's why I just pulled a bunch of profits on WIF. Like, it might keep going, and I think it will long term keep going. But it's like it did like $300 million in under a week, where it's like you're gonna have a pullback.
You gotta expect it. Nothing goes up straight forever now.
Tell me that on a Saturday night.
Oh my God. Where am I? Austin?
What?
Austin's a weird place.
I don't know what just happened.
330,000 market cap right now, so it's actually pretty small.
This is what I missed forever ago: is the used car.
The used car.
It's literally just called used car.
Oh God.
There was somebody with a Honda 2JZ.
No.
Used
Which is
Honda
funny
Civic
because the
2001.
2JZ is a Toyota motor.
Oh my God.
Like, you just kind of look at this stuff and just.
We should just go to Dex Tools.
You get in the honestly, some of the stuff that's really important with this is you get in the telegrams, you see how active people are, if at all, and the number of holders, what they're doing with Twitters, but like, it is a crapshoot.
Yeah. Well, here's Dark Brandon. It was looking pretty strong earlier. This one.
That is not a good chart.
Yeah. I mean,
you're on the day chart.
I am on the daily. This is the chaos we're talking about here. Just whoop, 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 up. Oh my God, I'm a genius. I'm rich. I'm going to be rich. It's going to 100 million. And then bam. So you got to be watchful on this. And this is Dex Tools. For anyone that doesn't know, this is where you can find all the chaos. Another useful thing on Dex Tools is going down here to the Dex score and checking out if the contract's verified. Honeypot needs to be showing as no, minimal buy tax and sell tax, if any. These are important kind of underscope things that you can do with Dex Tools because we are degens. There is no denying it. We are out here, risking it for the biscuit. You got to be careful, you guys. I think I saw this too. I realized something very bullish about Google AI being racist. Google AI will not let Terminators recognize white males. So in 10 years, when Terminator is on my lawn trying to eviscerate the entire community, it may not recognize me as even a human or really anything because they're basically showing that we don't exist on Gemini image production.
What are they planning?
What are they planning? Well, you can look at South Africa if you want to look at the long-term goal there. I'm not going to get fully banned off of YouTube.
Movie District 9 or whatever it was.
I love that movie.
I don't even
District
remember
9 was a fantastic movie. I absolutely love that movie.
Bob from accounting, look at Nervos Network. Yeah, I've got a gross amount of that.
You're heavily overexposed to Nervos.
Yeah, I'll never financially recover.
It's okay. It's okay. I think actually you're going to be better than recovered, bro. I literally think, you have the business going for you too. This channel's exploded. Things are going to be quite
Oh, no,
wonderful.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're going to be.
BJ's up right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I also don't talk about.
Plus one in the chat if you're up right now.
Give me a +1 in the chat. Let me know. Have we been doing a good job? +1 in the chat if you're up right now. I know a lot of people have stayed with us long term. Want to make sure we're doing the right thing by the community. Pulse chain.
Pulse chain up.
I'm going. Let's go.
Holy shit, that's the highest I've seen the Fear and Greed in a minute.
I know. It's actually at 82 right now. Why is Pulse down by 3% on a day where, oh my God,
I don't know.
guys.
Maybe Richard Hart bought another Versace bag or something.
Richard was again clamoring that he was the biggest genius.
Hold on, Bob's. I don't think Nervos is a bad call at all.
You
like,
don't?
I don't. Now, granted, I feel like they're trying to do the golden goose. And they're claiming a full interoperability in layer 0 and everything else, but it's if we look at it real quickly, it's what 1/100th or 1/1000th of a penny.
Nervos Network?
No, it's a penny now.
It's about 1.5 pennies right now.
And I think it topped out at like 4 cents last time.
Yeah, you're right about on it. Yep, 4 cents right there.
So it seems fine.
Yeah.
I can't remember the circulating supply and
It's
all
a $700 million market cap. Has not hit a billy yet. I'm going to dunk on Hex a little bit. I made fun of Richard Hart directly this morning. I called him a broken clock. He's right twice a day because, everything that is wrong is right twice a day. If you are stagnant, I want to see Pulse Chain. I already checked out Hex, and it is down bad still. Let's see where this thing is. PLS down 10%. Hey, you guys are really going to the moon here. Love to see it. This is.
I gotta see where my Pulse is because
you have Pulse still?
I guess somewhere. I sacrificed to it in 2021.
Anything that's called a sacrifice, you need to not do.
Oh no! When they explained how they work, they're like, all your ERC20s will be cloned, and then you have both, and it's like, well, does that mean I can sell both and make double? Like, this already sounds like the biggest scam.
Their replies on Twitter are just scammy. Like, every time I see one, I'm just like,
yeah. It's just weird. It gave me weird vibes.
Just keep doing that for the next
many
30 seconds.
plus ones in the chat. I like seeing that. Many plus ones in the chat.
I don't keep doing that. Somebody's gonna make some Baphomet comment.
Baphomet. Oh yeah, with the fingers. Huh? Yeah, I saw that. But I won't even do it live on air. Okay, so
yeah, the lady who did it on a live show and then just goes,
that was
sorry.
Weird. Yeah, she knew she effed up when she did it.
She didn't know they were live.
Yeah. Very, very bearish. I hope that I see many plus ones. I hope a bunch of those plus ones have plans for bunkers, hard iron goods, things of that nature.
Ice cream sandwiches,
chicken nuggies, chalky milk. I might rumble tonight, Nicole Ministator. It's been a little chaotic holding it down here in the office. I'm excited for the team to be back because, man, me and DZ been punching out a lot of content. So yeah, I'm not even going to keep going on these sacrifice situations. Think about, I'm going to get so banned talking about sacrifices right now. I can't even go there. But please, for the love of God, just look at things honestly. If you are heavily into those projects I just mentioned that are down 99% still, as the rest of the market is exploding and entering new all-time highs across the world, please, for the love of God, use some discernment. Look at things objectively. Don't get stuck in your echo chamber. And I think that's the biggest value that we have here in the blockchain basement is we are not an echo chamber. We have differing opinions. We balance those opinions, take in all of the data, and then make the decisions accordingly. So please, for the love of God, try to do that. If you are stuck in Pulse or something like that, if you are all in on XRP, just be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people around you. I love every single one of you out in the chat. The Deadwood, Simone Scott, Bob from Accounting, New World Disorder, C90FTW, the G. Talking about Ice Spice. Wow. What a deep cut there.
Drew loves Ice Spice.
Oh my God. And I didn't even know who she was until it just took over Twitter. And I was just like, is this what we've degraded to?
He is not a fan.
Is this what we've really degraded to? My God. Nicole Minnis, I know you're doing great. I don't even need, you got plus 1,000. Big hands, Dan. Cali Crypto Dude, all the best people. And then BJ. We had BJ back in the office today.
The chat says they don't want me back. So this is my last
I guarantee
episode.
we'll have Gary's Guzzler coming here and be like, oh, great. Oh, great. BJ's back.
Blah, 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 blah,
unbelievable.
blah, blah.
We're going to go work out now. It's 3:04. I'm ending the show. Goodbye. Bye.